This is not a traditional zoo. We are an institution that is a non-profit private organization. It's legally inspected by the Environmental Ministry of Ecuador and the local environmental government. And our mission is to develop actions and fundraising to help animals.
My name is Noah, and I chose to volunteer at Amaru because I was impressed by the quality of life that the park provided for the animals they rescued. I also admired their commitment to protecting South American wildlife from poaching and the illegal pet trade. Each year, Amaru receives more than 350 new animals, many of which were rescued from illegal trafficking in Ecuador. This baby monkey was rescued from an abusive home in Cuenca. When she was brought to Amaru, she hadn't been fed properly, and her hair was falling out. The park's veterinarians are taking great care of her, and most of her fur has started to grow back. If everything goes according to plan, this baby will eventually move in with the community of woolly monkeys that live in the southern part of the park. In order to live a relaxed and comfortable life, the monkeys here need a great deal of roaming space. In order to give these animals even more freedom, the workers at Amaru have built a series of mesh tunnels all throughout the park. Nearly all of the monkeys and ocelots at Amaru have their own series of tunnels, which allow them to get out of their cages and explore whenever they please. Some of the park's residents are too big to have their own tunnels, like this Andean bear. Although the bear's enclosure is 2 acres across, Ernesto and his team prevent them from getting bored of their woodland home by designing enrichment programs to make their 2 acres more interesting.
We develop enrichment programs because we want to help animals in terms of their physical activity, exercise of their bodies, and also in terms of their senses.
These Andean bears react strongly to unique scents and can spend hours searching their enclosure for the fragrances Ernesto and his team have hidden there. But other animals are more interested in finding food rather than smells, such as this African lion. This is Simba. He and the rest of his lion pride were abandoned by a group of circus performers. They were kept in tiny cages and left to die when their circus act didn't make their owners enough money. Fortunately, Simba and his family were rescued and brought to Amaru, where they have a spacious enclosure designed to resemble the savanna of Africa. The park's visitors can watch as lions eat and play as they would in the wild. Lions play a little rough, and they all love to eat. But Simba and his family aren't the only meat lovers in the park. There are also carnivorous birds on display. This Andean condor is one of the rarest and most precious animals in Amaru. He was shot by poachers and lost his ability to fly. In total, only 100 Andean condors still survive in Ecuador, 3 of which are living under Amaru's protection. Javier, a member of Amaru's educational staff, offers the park's visitors informative lectures about the importance of protecting the world's endangered wildlife.
Education is the main key and tool that we can use to achieve conservation and protection for future generations. If we no educate our childs, the students, they don't gonna care about animals and wildlife. We want to develop actions that create impact in our visitors, in the community, even with not too much resources. That's our goal.
Additionally, Amaru is committed to providing whatever the animals need to thrive. If the rescued creatures need company, the park has large communities of animals and wide open spaces for them. If they need a protected space to regrow their wings, Amaru will keep them safe. And once they're ready to fly again, the skies are theirs.